how to escape this most common position here. So, if you have this, first of all, when the time you get choked is when your back is like stretched out and his head is like closer to mine. That's when you can get choked. Even if I have the chin down, you can lock a rear naked choke over the chin. It still works. So what I like to do is initial grip for preventing the rear naked choke will be to hold the choking hand, put my thumb on top, and then grab closer to the hand as possible. So if you have this, if I can grab like here, this doesn't work. This doesn't prevent the choke. You can still get choked. But if you have closer to the thumb line, so there's a saying, you gotta grab the thumb line. The thumb line is this, you gotta grab here, or here, fingers, tip, to prevent the choke. But if you don't have if you can't reach, you can just put the thumb on the wrist and that prevents. But this is just defensive. You can't escape just defending the rear naked choke. When you're gonna try to escape, you wanna misalign, so you're stretched out right now. The first step to escape will be to come up on an elbow. That way, it's harder to reach my neck. If you're here, it's easy to reach the neck. So after initially defending this choke, you want to be comfortable coming up a little bit, using your core. That way, even if he does get this hand around my neck, it's not a deep.
It's pretty weak, guys. Yeah.
So being here, trying to use your core to sit up, being your elbow, just looking down is gonna make a huge difference with chokes. So, and then what's preventing me from coming up will be this arm getting my shoulder pulled. So if my shoulder is pulled, I can't get up. So try to get this grip outside of my shoulder, like this, so he doesn't have a good bite on my shoulder. Now I can sit up, and now there's more. I don't need to use my hands to block the choke. So I have a chance to use my hand to escape. Most of the time, when you're gonna escape a body triangle, you gotta use your hands to unlock his feet. So try to reach for his foot. And that way you can lift this pretty easily, and then this body triangle's out. So if he has this thumb line, try to fight thumb line, or put the thumb on his wrist. So make sure you don't do this, because this doesn't work at all. If you're gonna use this hand, you gotta go to the thumb line. If you're gonna use this hand, thumb itself is enough. Try to move the lock like outside of my shoulder. Like if he has a bite on my armpit, I won't be able to. I just gotta push it a little bit down, just enough so I can sit up, make my neck like further than his he can reach. And if he reaches, try to stay on this side. Don't get pulled. And that way I can use my hand. I'm actually closer to this lock. Grab the lock so I can pull. Now, essentially the lock is broken. From here, there's numerous ways to escape, but the easiest one will be to scoot, you can turning in will be the easiest. So grab this here on your elbow, try to scissor your legs to turn into him, like that. So you have this, try to turn in. But you gotta be careful with the triangle. This leg goes up, and if if you let go of this, you're gonna get triangle. So you just gotta be careful. And then you're gonna end up with a closed guard. But the concept, there's many escapes, but the concepts are the same. So try to defend thumb line or the thumb inside the wrist with the other hand. Try to move your head away from his head. Don't let him get chest to back connection. And grab this foot. Don't actually grab like this. Harder, it's easiest to grab the toes and push it up. Then put your hips into him. Walk back. Then end up in close guard. So if you can just be here, you should be here. You don't want to get pulled back. Even if he has the hook, if I'm here, this is not a good opportunity for him to get a rear naked choke. If I end up in here, I gotta sit up, disconnect the chest and back, grab the toes, and then put hip pressure hipping in towards him, so I can end up